What's going on, guys? Mr. Nobody Man here. Welcome back to Cooking Companions for part 2. Last time we left off, I got jump scared at the very end. I got absolutely jump scared by some random thing. I don't know what the hell that even was, to be honest. But it seems like everything's cool, everything's fine. A little bit of craziness happening, but other than that, it seems like we're going to be good. Maybe. I don't know. But let's find out. Let's load up the game and let's find out what's good. Oh my god, damn. It did that. It saved at that part. Are you serious? I was not expecting that at all. Oh yeah, we left off and it was like it was like nighttime, like a winter storm or some shit. Wake up! Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? Oh yeah, I also found out that his name is Anatori. So, I'm gonna call him Anatori now since I know how to say his name. I'm a dumbass from the first part, didn't realize what his name was Anatori. Oh no, sorry, not Anatori, Anatoly. Anatoly. He woke me up. Tried to fall back to sleep, but it was so loud. I don't know why I did that. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. Okay. I'm scared. Except for you. You can't fall back to sleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. I'm scared, bro. Don't do this shit to me. Karen's snoring is making the walls shake. God damn, it's fucking loud then, jeez. You don't sleep a wink, opening your eyes when you hear Anatoly slamming the door. He sounds petrified. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like Sailor took warning. Was more appropriate for today. Maybe I'll clear up tomorrow? You're no optimist, Karen. Yeah. That's all Gregor has going for him. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Haha. Knock it off, you two. Maria, do you think I'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance. Based on what? I was bored stiff. So I read a book on local precipitation levels. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it earlier? Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yeah. Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on arts and artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of. Maria begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's simple to where. So the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feels like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Maria. So intently, he hasn't blinked yet. What the fuck? What? You can see in his eyes. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Maria finally wraps up her lecture, ending with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Maria, that was inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. What the hell? Yeah. Anatoly turns to you. There's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these we can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know. Yeah, let me move the. I gotta move my shit around. Hold up. I gotta move my microphone a little bit closer to my mouth so you guys can actually hear me. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right choice, right decisions. I believe in you. Karen is like, oh, me too. And then Maria is just, yeah, she's, I don't know. Dude, why does Karen just look like a bitch all the time? I swear. It looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me some more crusty bread. This dude is just like, bro's just happy to be here. He's just happy to just be here, I guess. I don't know. Just be alive. Everyone laughs. Except for you. Dude, what's up with my character? Why am I so depressing all the time? With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Oh shit. Chompettes? Think it's time I have to bust you guys out. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes. Hey, I was just thinking about that. What's up, dudes? Oh, hey. Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Potato's just like, no, I don't want to be here. Bread. Are your plans going alright? The fuck kind of evil laugh was that? Ha ha ha. Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Dang, dude, chill. Her business is now toast. Ha ha ha. That one's a little stale. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no. Raspberry! Dude. Raspberry? Milk? Shake! Oh my god! I'm like, you let out an audible groan. Yeah, I don't have to say it for him. He says it for himself. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope. Waste an entire day on it. I don't know why I said it with his voice, but yeah. Potato's just like, I'm just here, bro. It was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette yeah. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year. CCC. Raspberry. Of course. Not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. Jesus. Isn't that every year, Bread? What the hell? We still talk about the closing joke, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Cabbage. The fuck? Anyways, Don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin.
Raspberry!
Rain and shine. Feast and famine. Famine? 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 I don't know. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or I'm locking you up again. Oh my God! The hell? It's just all. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Like, damn, Brett, chill out, dude. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes! Yeah! Move out! Oh my God, bruh. This game is fucking hilarious. I like the Chompettes. They're kind of like, I don't know if that's just my way of coping with things. My character's way of coping with shit like this, or I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know. The Chompettes somehow manage to close the drawer on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Okay. Karen stops you as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left and the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Shit. Karen is right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. Whoa, 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 guys. Everybody chill the fuck out, guys, alright? Everybody calm down, alright? I'm not trying to kill someone right now, okay? If I had to, it would be Karen first. Anyways. Yeah. You think this is enough? For 5 of us? Wait, man. Wait, why do I say man like that? Wait. We can't throw this bread away. That's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores? What the fuck did I just say? Will mold spores give us food poisoning? No scientist. Sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods. Oh shit. Ripping the bread apart like a pack of wolves. Fucking fiends! No, I'm just kidding. Gregor eats the biggest chunks of mold. Jesus. Are you good? Why does he look like that? Everyone looks fucking terrified. Except for, I mean, well, Gregor looks scared. Or like sad. Anatoly looks fucking crazy. It looks like he's about to die. I don't know. You got fucking Maria looking either scared or shocked. And then you got fucking Karen over here looking like she's about to beat the shit out of me. Disgusting. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had in Ukraine. Oh, she's from Ukraine? Plenty of rainwater outside. So at least we won't die from dehydration. But until the storm is over, we shouldn't leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it more time. Or some time. Anatoly, what makes you think that? One of the books had weather reports. You're illiterate, so that's a lie. Karen, I've seen him reading. Who reads upside down? What do you think? I think Anatoly can read. Karen, you're just being a little uptight motherfucker. Shut up. You must be going blind then. Yeah. Thanks. I don't know why Karen would make something like that up. Would make something up like that about me. You aren't fooling anyone, Anatoly. And she just fucking stormed off. Jeez, okay, Karen has stormed off. Alright, bet. Thanks for backing me up. I got you, brother. I got you. I don't know which one. Why'd the music stop? Now he's getting all fucking hyped up. Let's go! Like, damn, bro. Oh, now it's back to normal again. We're back to the silence. Not even rain. We don't even hear any rain either now. There's like nothing. Good to have someone so positive around. Anatoly looks relieved. You think he'll remember that? Bro, what's up with the you'll think, bro? First it was Karen. Karen was the first one out of all these text lines that was like, she'll remember that. Karen will remember that. And then every other one that's like, oh, they'll remember that is you think he'll remember. You'll think she'll remember. Like, bro, what are you talking about? I guess let's call it a day. Yeah. Sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 10 minutes later. Hey. Karen likes to find someone's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. Anatoly looks at you with eminent... Why is Anatoly telling me that? Admiration. See you tomorrow. See you later, brother. Anatoly looks like he's blushing as he walks away. You're definitely sure Anatoly will remember that. Okay. And then, okay, so everybody has a heart, at least. You go to bed very hungry. Day 4. Day 4. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone walking up. Or waking up. Now she looks happy again, the fuck? And that's how fast whoa. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa. Incredible. Impressive. How's it going, guys? No, I'm just kidding. I wish we had deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Whoa, okay, dude, like, brother, I didn't get a choice to do that, man. Okay, it wasn't my fault. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. Oh my god, everyone looks fucking traumatized. So passive aggressive of him. I don't even know what. Yeah, okay. Everyone moves to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Maria in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? I want to speak more with Karen because I feel like Karen has something wrong with her, and I feel like if I get to know her more, I might be able to get to know what's up with her. So I'm gonna speak with Karen. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Don't look at me like that. The fuck? Okay. Looks like she's just slicing away at a block of wood. Hey! Can I let you in on a secret? I've actually enjoyed your cooking so far. The others expect me to be rude and mean, and so I have to keep that reputation up, right? Can't have anyone thinking I'm soft. Alright. I'm not sure where this is coming from. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon. Okay? She's not ready yet, but you nod politely. The fuck you mean she's not ready yet? Thank you. You're definitely sure Karen will remember that. That's all she wanted to talk about? Alright, what the hell, man. I don't like the way she's holding that knife. Yeah. You leave Karen to meet up with the others. Okay. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. It won't stop. You're all doing great. Just a little longer. I'm so hungry. Me too. You wish everyone had a good night and get ready for bed. Okay. Oh shit. Your stomach is growling more. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps screaming at you, calling you names. So you show him how it's done. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. A smile crawls across your face, or across his face. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. The fuck? As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him snarling back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Don't do it! What was that? What was that? Bro, I need this. Yo! First it was that fucking weird thing, and now it's, bro. I didn't get to see it, dude. Everyone seems to be bro. I don't know, bro. I need to know what I saw, bro. I'm not gonna rewind because I'm just gonna have that one, like, I seen it for a split second. I'm not gonna rewind it to see what exactly it was. I can see that in the recording if I want to. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the window. You hear Maria getting up. She looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. Dang! The storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. Oh, she looks like she just fucking pissed herself. Like, what do you mean she looks out of it? The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. I got a good look out the window. Oh wait, I got a good look. What the? I got a good look out the window. And all I saw was rain. Great observation, Gregory. Gregor. Greg. I'm just gonna call him Greg. Short for Gregor. I was so hungry last night. Kept pacing around the bedroom. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, warning to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. Once the weather improves, we'll be able to scavenge more for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Greg. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Maria and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we gonna find our way back now? We'll have to ride out the storm. Mira looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to different areas. Gregor's fake optimism is worrying, and Maria is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Let's go with Maria. Oh my god, damn, what the fuck? Brr! It's cold as hell in over here. Yeah, I guess so. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death that night. How does he do it? You explain to Maria how the size of a person and fat content contributes to their temperature. Yeah. Wish I was as big as Greg. But to be honest, I'm happy with brains over bronze. Brains over brawn. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Maria does her best Greg impression. Cut trees and sleep under the stars. How boring is that? Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Maria blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. You're pretty sure Maria will remember that. What's up with all these, you think, oh maybe, oh yeah, no, wait, oh definitely, oh no, you're pretty sure, like, I don't know what the hell you mean by that. What do you mean that, I don't know what I'm talking about, man. You thank Maria and get the others. You call everyone together. They all look nervous. You could cut the tension in the room with the knife. With a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone can't take their eyes off of it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers, chewing each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, slowly swallowing as he looks at the others. Maria nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Greg just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. Dude is off his rockers right now. He inhaled it. Damn! My god! The fuck? The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Day number fucking 6, baby. I'm probably gonna do one more night or one more day and then call it there. Good morning. Looks like the rain has not stopped. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. It's still flooding. What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or 2, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. But do you really think it will rain that long? Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop as soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed, it's done by tomorrow. Everyone's like, yeah, okay. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. What do you mean? Karen and Greg begin to discuss next options. Who do you want to speak with, Maria in the kitchen or Anatoly in the living room? Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. What the fuck kind of fucking option is that? What? Yo. The fuck? What kind of option is, I didn't doom anyone because I wasn't able to even choose what I wanted to do, bruh. Must be the Anatoly. Anatoly is still paging through the books. Hey. You really should have been more careful with our emergency supplies. What were you thinking? Brother, why is everyone... Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm sorry, Anatoly. Apology accepted. Who could have predicted this much rain? You're sweet as a pound cake. Thank you. Oh, what the fuck? You'll have to teach me that vegetable stew recipe when all this is over. You're sure Anatoly will remember that. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Why is everyone blaming me, dude? I didn't get a choice. This book is a great distraction. Very well written. Oh. You get the hint. And leave Anatoly to himself. It is upside down, is too. I just realized it's upside down. Let's see. Anything out of the ordinary? I don't think so. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Greg's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Maria! I used to swim all the time near my house. I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. No! Let me go instead. Alright, hero. You won't get very far if anything happened to your glasses, Anatoly. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... Little guy, let me go. Greg, Sounds good to me. Karen! His arms are the longest. He's probably the best at climbing. No, that wouldn't be right. Greg, let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones. But we need to find food or help. He grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one. And the shortest will go outside to search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Greg cut the branches lengths. You picked the biggest. You watched the others intently. Will it be Greg? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be... No, it's not her. What? She's not gonna come back. She's dead. Looks like I've got the shortest. Maria. It's okay. Bro. I better see her come back, dude. I've watched Anatoly forage earlier. So I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, Greg, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. She better come back, bro. Everyone watches as Maria leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence. Maria has left the cabin, and why was that so fucking distorted, bro? That was messed up. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You have a strange dream. And I got an achievement. Dead to me. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize. The other is a cabin guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it in the oven. Her legs are so strong, you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking into the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair cause you to throw up on the embers. You can't end up like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. One of them looks behind her, eyes widening when she sees you. She's terrified. You've never been this angry in your entire life. You're gaining on them. You can't run forever, or they can't run forever. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall downward, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake up with a cold sweat. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my character. I don't know what's going on at all in anything, but yeah, shit's getting crazy, apparently. And this is where I save the game and we're done. That is part 2. I'll see you guys next time for part 3. Make sure to comment. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you never miss an upload for part 3. Alright guys, peace out.